Hello everyone, welcome to Lim Subsaining channel. Today I will discuss about Mathematics Paper 1, Pure Math 1, P1, 970912, May-June 2014. I hope this can help you for your exams. Okay, let us go to number 1. Find the coordinates of the point at which the perpendicular bisector of line joining 2,7 to 10,3 meets the x-axis. So if we talk about the perpendicular bisector, so it means we have to find the gradient first. Okay, let us say we have a point is 2,7. And then we have another point, it is 10,3 here. And then we link it, and then perpendicular bisector is like this. So we want to find the equation of the line first, this. And then if it is say bisector, so it is cross the midpoint. So first we have to find the gradient first. So the gradient equals to 7 minus 3 over 2 minus 10. So we got 4 over minus 8. So it is minus half. From there, we know that if we talk about perpendicular, it is m1 times m2 equals to minus 1. The first gradient times second gradient equals to minus 1. So the first gradient is minus 1 over 2 times the second gradient minus 1. So the second gradient, it is equals to 2. And of course, we have to find one point as well. Here, the midpoint. So the midpoint, it is equals to 2 plus 10 over 2, comma, 7 plus 3 over 2. So here we get, this is 6, comma 5. We have one point, and then we have also the gradient. So from here, we can find the equation y equals to mx plus c. So we know the gradient and we know the x and y. So the y, it is 5 equals to, the gradient is 2 times the x, 6 plus c. So the c equals to, I have 5 minus 12. So the c equals to minus 7. So this equation of the line is y equals to 2x minus 7. And it asks us to find the coordinate, means the x-axis. X-axis means what? The y equals to 0. When the y equals to 0, the x is how much? So 0 equals to 2x minus 7. So x equals to 7 over 2. So the coordinate is 7 over 2, comma 0. That is for number 1. Now we go to number 2. Find the coefficient of x squared in the expansion of that equation, 1 plus x squared times x over 2 minus 4 over x to the power of 6. So here, we do not have to expand everything here, this one. If we know what we want to find, we can see, or we can directly find what do we need to find. So let's say like this. This one have to times what to get x to the power of 2. And then this x squared must times what to get x to the power of 2. So we only have to get x to the power of 0 and x squared, like that. So for the binomial expansion, we know that this NCR and combination R times A, the power of R, times B, the power of N minus R. It is like A plus B, power of N. So the n, we can see that it is the power of 6. So 6 combination. The, the r, we just leave it first. So we put the a first. The a is x over 2. And then we have the b is minus 4 per x. So from here, we have to find the combination to get what? X to the power of 0. So it is n. I want to get x to the power of 0. So if we can see, this must be power of 3, power of 3. So the r must be 3. So I have 6 combination 3 times x to the power of 3 per 8 times minus 4 to the power of 3. It is minus 64. Minus 64 per x to the power of 3. So here I can cancel this. So 6 combination 3 times with here the 8, I can cancel this, become this minus 8. So I only have to times with minus 8. So minus 160. Okay, this is minus 160. And then we have to find the other one, x squared. So 6 combination, and then we have x over 2, then minus 4 over x. So if we see to get x squared, so I think this must be 4, this is 2. So the r must be 4. So 6 combination 4, this is x to the power of 4 over 16 times 16 over x squared. Okay, and then we can cancel this 16, 16, x squared and x to the power of 4. So we have 6 combination 4, 15x squared. So this is 15x squared. Now we can go to the original questions. So this is 1 plus x squared times, we only have to input this minus 160 plus 15x squared. So we want to get the coefficient of x squared. So this 1, I times it with here, 15x squared, and x squared, I times it with minus 160. So we got minus 160 x squared plus 15x squared. So I got 15 minus 160 minus 145x squared. So this is the answer, minus 145. That is for number 2. Now for number 3. The reflex angle theta is such that cos theta equals to k, where the k is between 0 until 1. So it asks us to find in terms of k sine theta. We must know first what is the meaning of reflex angle. So reflex angle means the angle is in quadrant 3 and quadrant 4. I hope everyone still remember about the quadrant. This in trigonometry we have 4 quadrants. This is the first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, and then fourth quadrant. And if we see our cos theta, it is positive. So we can conclude that the theta or the angle is in quadrant 4. Okay, according to the rule, the triangle rule, this we know that cos theta equals to adjacent per hypotenuse. So here we have k over 1 and 1. So the adjacent, it is, let's say this is theta, the k is here, then the hypotenuse it is here. So of course this is what? From Pythagoras we can get this is 1 minus k squared for the opposite. So sine theta equals to opposite over hypotenuse. So it is equals to opposite is square root 1 minus k squared. And then over hypotenuse it is 1. But do not forget that the angle is in the quadrant 4. Sine in the quadrant 4 is minus. So we have to put minus here for the sine theta. And then for the b, tan theta. Tan theta, it is equals to 1. It is opposite over adjacent. So for the opposite, it is square root 1 minus k squared over adjacent, it is k. But remember, tan theta in quadrant 4, it is also minus. So we have to put minus in front. So that is for the part 1. Okay, for the second one, explain why sine 2 theta is negative for 0 until 1 for the king. We know that the angle theta is at 270 degree until 360 degree in quadrant 4. So if it is double angle, it means the angle is between 540 degree until 720 degree. So for this range, 540 degree until 720 degree, the sine it is negative. The sine 2 theta, it is negative there. That is for the second part. Now for